Hey guys, you've been probably wondering where I am, as I have not uploaded anything in like a few weeks. Uh, okay, so the honest truth is, it's not because of the YouTube thing. One might think that it's because of the whole YouTube thing, where like I just decided to quit because that thing. Can you see that? Hold on, I gotta twist this around. Whoa, that thing. The dear creator, blah blah blah. You know. One might think that that's the reason I'm like not posting any videos or like I've quit or whatever reason, but that's not actually the reason. I do want to continue. That is not. It doesn't really change anything for me because I wasn't really making money anyway. What the real reason I haven't been posting anything is because college has started back up again. Kitty, oh my goodness, look at her, look at her, Kitty. I keep telling you, I don't want you up on my desk, Kitty. Kitty. She's adorable, but she can be a butt sometimes. I won't move her right now, but as soon as because like I have to like, okay, whatever. Kitty, Kitty. I know, Kitty. Kitty, it's okay. I love you. But just stay on my bed. Oh. Maybe I should just start making YouTube videos about her. Cat videos seem to do well, right? Isn't that right, Kitty? She's not like being picked up, though. Yeesh. She's a good girl. Anyway. The real reason... Whoops, I didn't mean to zoom. The real reason I haven't been uploading any videos is because college is back in session, and I have not had any time to record. I literally have nothing to upload, because I have just been flat busy like since college started. Like I have 0 days off. I work. My school days are only Tuesdays, Thursdays, but it's like all day Tuesdays, Thursdays. I work every other day except for Saturday. So like Monday school, no, sorry. Monday work, Sunday work, Monday work, Tuesday school, Wednesday work, Thursday school. I technically, Monday through Thursday, I also have school in the morning too, so like I have to go to school before I work, so it's just like even less time I have to myself. But yeah, and then Saturdays are my only days where I don't have either work or school, but I'm still busy Saturdays because I have to do homework. That's like my only opportunity to actually work on homework is on Saturdays. So like, even though it's my day off, technically, I still got stuff I gotta do. And I gotta tell you, I've been extremely stressed recently. Like, I usually don't like talking about my problems. Like, other people have it worse, and I usually, I feel like, and I'm just complaining if I talk about my problems, and it's like, meh. Like, I've been feeling my depression kicking back in again, ever since school started. I don't know if it's just the stress that's causing it or whatever, but it's just like creeping back up, and I'm like, no, please, I left you behind. I thought, well, you never really truly leave it behind, but like, I was better, and now I'm like back to bleh. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know. I've just been stressed. Non-stop busyness. Haven't been able to if I could talk, haven't had the chance to record anything. And like everyone's schedules are so different now than it's hard to like find a time where more than one person is available. But then again, it doesn't really even matter because I'm not available, right? Like, in order to record, like, I know I said I was opening up for, like, Johnny and Craig are doing Fable, and you would think, well, why can't they still upload if you're busy? They still have to come over to my house and record it. That's the whole thing. So, like, if I'm not available, they still can't record it. Everything kind of depends on me, and it kind of sucks. I don't know. So, I don't know. Yeah. The only reason, okay, story time real quick. The only reason I was even able to record this, like I've been meaning to make an update video for a while telling people why I haven't been uploading anything, but I've been too busy to do even that. The only reason I wasn't too busy to do it today was because, so like, this morning, you know, my first class is at 11. I usually don't wake up till like 10. Hold on, I have to snap my knuckles because that's a bad habit that I have. Okay. My first class is normally like at 11. So I had to wake up. I actually woke up early today because I had an art project that I was working on that I had to finish because it was due today. So I had to finish it. And I woke up at like 8. That's like the earliest I ever wake up. I'm a night person, so like 8 is pretty freaking early for me. I woke up at 8 to try to finish this art project before, you know, classes at, it's my latest class, so I actually haven't had it yet. But my first class is at 11. Woke up, finished my art project, like really rushed it, but like, I also had to print it out. I had to go to like Office Max because it needs to be big and print it out. And also Craig wanted food, and I know I'm not obligated to like do anything for him, but if I don't get it for him, then no, like he just won't eat, and I don't want to do that to him. That's a long story, and story for another time as to why that is. It's it's complicated. That's a long story. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but so. I'm like, I'm sorry I can't get you food. I feel really bad, you know, but it's already too late. I gotta go to class. You know, maybe I can do it at around 4:30 ish because that's when my class gets out. My second class, because there's no time between my first and second class in order to like do anything. But I drive all the way to school, which is like 20 minutes to get there. And I find out that my first class had been canceled. So I didn't even need to wake up early to finish my, like, I could have just woken up at a normal time and then did it while the class would have been going. And it was like, really? Okay, fine. Well, then I go back home another 20 minutes. My next class only starts in like 2 hours, though, because, like, my first class starts at 1, gets out at, sorry, my first class starts at 11, gets out at noon, and then the second class starts at 1. But because my first class was canceled, I got there around 11, because that's when it was supposed to start. And so I drive back, so it's like 11:20. I have until 1, so I'm like, okay, well I can do these things now, you know. But it's still a bit of a rush because I only have like an hour. So I go to Office Max to get the thing printed. Then I needed to fill up my tank, so I went to go fill up my tank. But then I realized I left my USB over at Office Max, so I had to go back, pick up my USB. Then I went to McDonald's to get Craig something to eat, and by that time it was like already close to 1. I was like, shoot. I was rushing too. Like I tried to do it as fast as I can, but like it took way, like the drive-through was so long. I don't know why. Like McDonald's is whatever. So I'm late to my second class. I get there at 1:15, and I hate being late. Something about me, I hate being late to anything. I always leave early, try to get there early. I hate being late. But I was late, 1:15, and it usually goes till 4:20. 4:20, blah blah blah. It's just the time it gets out. It usually gets out on 4:20. So I go and I'm sitting in class, but class actually gets out early because we were having a quiz which, by the way, okay, so aside, I'm usually like really good at school. Like I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like I got like all A's and B's in school. I like to think I'm pretty smart, but it's really, oh shoot, I didn't. I like to think I'm pretty smart, but then I'll accidentally start zooming. That's just how things go, right? I like to think I'm smart, but it's really just my memory, or it was my memory. I had a photographic memory. I like to think I still have one, but the thing is, I've never had to study for any test before. I would always just remember everything. So I never took notes, I never did anything. But this quiz in biology, I've never had this problem before. I didn't remember a single gosh darn thing. I just completely drew a blank. Okay, it's not true. I did remember some things, but like a lot I didn't remember. I was like, what? How can I forget? Like I don't even remember. I don't remember. It's never happened to me before. And I got a 6 out of 20. That hurts me real bad. Oh, I'm normally really good at school, but like oof. I guess I just don't have as good as a memory as I do anymore. I don't know if it's the stress or if it's I don't know, but my memory apparently is not doing great, and that needs to change because I cannot afford to do bad in college. Anyway, that was a little quick aside. Back to the main story. Um, so class gets out early because it's a quiz. So like I come back home and now I'm just waiting for my next class to start, which is at 5:45. Right now it's only 4, so I still have another hour and a half before I even have to leave, really. So it's like I've got too much time on my hands now. I was rushing all this morning. If I had known that class was going to get out early, I could have just done it now. But I didn't know. I also didn't know that the first class was going to be canceled. Like, today would have been a great day if I had known these things. Like, I could have planned. I would have had so much time to just do what I needed to do had I known. But now I'm just here, and I'm like, well, now what? I guess I can record this update that I've been needing to record. Positive thinking, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with YouTube either. Like, okay, this is a completely different subject, but I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm going to, like, I don't know if I'm going to even keep with the Let's Plays. Like, and I know that's my entire channel pretty much, just Let's Plays, so it's weird to say, wait, what do you mean you're not going to keep it? I don't know. I think I'm going to try doing different things. I've done a few skits in the past. I want to try maybe doing more. I think maybe I want to try moving away from Let's Plays a little bit, just because it doesn't seem to be working. Like, no one's watching, you know? Like, whenever I do an update video like this, I get, like, well, it's still not a lot of views, but it's more than my Let's Plays get. Like, my Let's Plays get, like, 2 or 3 views, and then whenever I do, like, a vlog type thing, it gets, like, at least 10. It's like, should I just become a vlogger? Do people want me to vlog? I don't usually have a lot to say. I mean, okay, I had a lot to say this video, but that's because I had a lot to say. Like, normally I don't have a lot to say. I only have a lot to say when I have a lot to say. I know that sounds redundant, but, like, I don't know. I'm bad at coming up. Like, okay, when I know what to talk about, I'm good at talking, but I don't normally know what to talk about. That's basically the thing. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do vlogs or something. I can just rant about my day. That might be fun. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure things out. My life is in so much turbulence right now. You don't even know. But it's a long story, and I don't want to get into it. Like I said, I don't really like talking about my problems, but you know, people have it worse than me. Trust me, I've seen, you know. It's hard to say that my life is. I don't even think my life is bad, but it's hard to say my life is like crazy. I don't know what the right word to use is, but like I know people who are in pretty tough situations. So, like, it's hard for me to, like, sit here and talk about how, oh, I got it so bad, when I know that other people are, like, way worse than I do, so, I don't know. It's just weird for me. But, it's whatever. I don't know, what do you think? Do you guys think I should, like, do vlog stuff, or, I don't know. I've been drawing more-ish recently. Maybe I could do, like, maybe I could start doing weird vlog things with animation slash things to it. Not really animation. I'll just draw still pictures. It'd be like Jaden animations or Odd Ones Out, I guess, where I just like have a little picture. And although I'm not really good at drawing, it would be not as good. Trust me, if you want to watch that kind of stuff, just watch Jaden or Odd Ones Out. If I were to do it, it would be terrible. But it would be an experiment, I guess. You know, like try out different things, see if it sticks. I don't know. You guys want to see my newest? This video is completely off the rails. I haven't recorded anything in a while, so like I'm just spitting everything out. But you guys want to see the most recent thing I drew this. It's supposed to be a reference sheet from my friend Steven, the rainbow slime, because he never had a reference sheet before. I know you don't have to tell me my artwork is terrible. I'm not very good. Do you look? This is my first attempt at drawing an MLP pony, because Ryan's character is a pony, so I drew him, and I mean, it's okay, you can tell what it is, I guess, but it's not really that great. Also, you can kind of tell that I rushed getting this colored. Like, I was in a hurry. Like, I took some time with these ones up here, but then when I got to over here, it's just like, okay, just scribble it in, I don't even care, you know. I don't know. Camera. Okay. But yeah, I think I said everything I want to say. You could find this picture and all my other pictures on my either, DeviantArt or For Affinity if you use that site. I go by JustBored3 on DeviantArt and JustBored on FA. If anyone wants to look me up and look at art I've gotten. It's mostly just art I've gotten. I don't really draw a lot because, as you can see, my art's not really that great. I draw sometimes, so I have a folder of just all the stuff that I've drawn. If you're curious, I don't know why you would be, but yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. This has just been a rambling video update thing, I guess, saying what's going on. So yeah, school, stress, depression. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't like talking about it because I've already talked about this. I've literally said it 3 times already in this video. I don't know why I need to keep repeating myself. I really don't. It's a problem I have. So yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just dumb. I mean, I'm not dumb, but I need to stop that too. I've always also had a problem with low self-esteem sometimes, but it's whatever. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I just got stuff I gotta work on, but I'm taking care of it. You know what I mean? I think I'm doing fine. Probably. Sometimes. I'm good. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. This is... Kitty? Kitty, what are you doing? Goodness, she's just running around. Okay, well, I've talked too much already. Goodness! I've talked too much already, so I'm gonna see what's up with the cat. She's probably just playing. So, I'll catch you guys later. Sometime, I don't know. Oh yeah, I should probably say... I can't believe I've been rambling this whole time and didn't even say, I'm going to take a break from YouTube for a little bit. That's the whole thing I've been trying to, I've been saying why there's no videos, but I didn't actually say, I'm going to take a break. Because I can't be worrying about YouTube right now when I've got all these other things in my life right now causing me all this stress. YouTube on top of that, it's not going to work. Which is unfortunate, because I do want to continue YouTube. I don't want to quit. I've always had this thought process of, if I just keep at it and don't quit, I'll get there eventually. And I still believe that. But, I guess I can't right now, There's just too much going on. So, Kitty, what are you doing? Too much going on right now, so, yeah. I will catch you guys later. If you liked my video, please subscribe, I guess, and, see you guys next time. Okay. See you later. Goodbye.